Rock-A-Dile-Rex.
Man, it tastes so good.
Red and fruity, just like it should. Rock-A-Dile-Rex.
Kool-Aid
is Rock-A-Dile-Licious.
Hello, thank you very much for being here. After I had posted my first video, which was discussing the topic of SilentBunny97 and Queen Cosmo the Seedrian, Queen Cosmo had reached out to me to discuss further on what had happened between the two of them. And to show that we actually talked, I had recorded our conversation together. Now the reason I was recording her was because after what her boyfriend had done to me, I could not trust her fully, while Silent Bunny had done nothing but tell the truth on everything. So here it is. This is the conversation I had had with Queen Cosmo. as you can clearly see. Queen Cosmo was being nothing but cryptic, as she was saying she was upset to block Silent, but only did it because someone had told her to. Cosmo had then stated if Silent could go a full month without mentioning her or her friends that she would take her back, which I thought was a nice thing to do. Unfortunately, less than a day later, she told me the Deem had been off as her boyfriend told her not to do it. I then informed Silent about this, to which she was upset. Silent then posted about it, only for Cosmo to say the deal was never off and that Silent had broken the deal, despite the fact Cosmo had stated the deal was off. Afterwards, the meme user Danny and Conquer had found Cosmo's real name and what she looks like and threatened to expose it. Cosmo met with Silent during this time and talked it out with her, promising she would follow her on a secret account called Serenity Siren. However, less than 24 hours later, Cosmo had taken down the account on request from her boyfriend and proceeded to block my account, despite the fact Cosmo said she and I could be friends. With all this said, it seems Silent Bunny was right about Cosmo this whole time. Because after what Cosmo had done not only to her, but to me as well, she will continue to do this to multiple people. The fact her boyfriends control her entire life means she can't even be classified as a person, as she's just a puppet to everyone around her. Now I still wish Cosmo well. Hopefully she can get away from those people attempting to control her life and move on with people that actually care for her. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time and stay Rock-A-Dile-Licious.